there was a case that really affirmed it. It's one of the more famous free speech cases in the United States, where a group of neo-Nazis wanted to hold a parade and walk through the village of Skokie, which is, I believe, in Illinois, but which is heavily one of the most predominantly Jewish villages in the United States, or cities in the United States. With these neo-Nazis, Aryans, KKK, whatever you want to call them, wanted to hold a parade and walk through their neighborhoods carrying flags with swastikas and all these things. A lot of fascist propaganda, anti-Jew, a lot of really hateful stuff. They were walking on to parade through there. Well, the village said they couldn't do it. They banned them from holding the parade, wouldn't allow them to do it. Well, the Aryans, the neo-Nazis, took them to court, and after it made its way all through the appellate courts and the different lower courts, went all the way to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court says hate speech is legal speech, it's protected speech, and these guys, you violated their constitutional rights when you said they couldn't hold a parade. So these neo-Nazis and these Aryans were allowed to hold this parade through this Jewish community, even though they were bearing hateful propaganda. So that's how strong our Constitution is in protecting free speech, because you said it, man. Who gets to determine what hate speech is? When the right's in power in the UK, if they wanted to, which you guys aren't going to do that because you don't believe in that. But if you want to suppress the left, then it would really just flip flop every time a new person or a new party, a new ideology takes power. Then the party not in power would be oppressed and suppressed. So that's why hate speech laws are just a terrible idea, because they're subjective.
This is why I've become more supportive of the Free Speech Union as of recently. It's because for a while they wouldn't accept me because of my association with Tommy, right? But you come to this year, and they're now not only are they more reluctant to work with, are they more willing to work with someone like me, but they're also they've also defended people who are pro-Palestine supporters, trans activists, etc. Free speech is not kind of a gray area. Free speech is an absolute, right? You either have free speech or you don't. Either all beliefs are allowed or they're not. And, while I don't agree with the neo-Nazis marching around with their Confederate flags or anything like that, they still should have a right to do it. The right to peacefully assemble, the right to peacefully protest, and the right to have an opinion and have your say. This is what's lost in the UK. And I do have the fear that if certain right-wing groups get into power, it would just kind of flip-flop the other way, where no, right? Free speech it's set in stone, yeah? Every opinion, in my opinion, unless you're inciting violence, should be allowed.